This is the Honor 600 and the Honor 600 Pro. We tested this exclusively for you, and in today's video you will find out what it is all about. First of all, the Honor 600 is the successor to the 400 series. There was the Honor 400 and then the 400 Lite version. Still, the 600 series replaces the 400 series. Honor is a self-employed company. This has been self-employed since 2020. Before that, it belonged to Huawei. But enough of any facts. We want to get started here and provide you with the technical details. How good are these new smartphones? Are they worth the price? We start with a 6.57 AMOLED display on both models with an incredible 8000 nits, which is extremely bright and can even be read well in sunlight. Both have a 120Hz display with a resolution of 2728 by 1264 pixels. The smartphone is surprisingly well in the hand. You don't even notice the size. The Pro model weighs 195 grams because it has the third camera. With the normal model it is 185 grams. What do you notice at first glance? Which model, which manufacturer do you have to think of when you see this smartphone? I leave you the answer. Still the great function with the remote control, where you can control absolutely everything from the TV, air conditioning, and much more. That stayed the same here. A battery with an incredible 6,400 mAh on both models ensures that you can last almost 2 days without charging the smartphone. Both models also offer reverse charging cables. With the 600 Pro model even wireless charging up to 50 watts. Reverse charging means you can also charge other devices that support wireless charging. We have Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5 on the 600 model, Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 on the Pro model. This ensures absolutely control-free transmission. With the Pro we have the latest Snapdragon processor with 12 GB of RAM, which can be booted if necessary. Again with 12 GB. With the 600 model it is 8 plus 8 GB. The display is the same. However, we have the third camera here with the Pro and of course the faster processor and more RAM as a hard drive. But in the end we show you the real differences, what it is all about and what it is all about. The differences are, as I said, minimal. However, the camera really does everything here. Speaking of the camera, we have up to 7x zoom here. With the normal model you see 4x zoom. And what else is here? With the Pro model we have 4K 60 FPS for videos, which is only 4K 30 for the normal model. With full HD, however, 10, 80, 60 FPS are possible. Both have the Pro setting, where you can do everything yourself, from the aperture, exposure, and much more. With the Pro we have 2 additional options. This is night video and we also have the stage mode here, which is missing here with the 600 model. We took several photos here, also at night. We'll show you these too, so you can see what is really possible here. Otherwise, the document scanner and much more is known from the 400 series. Nothing has changed here. On both smartphones, of course, as it should be, there is a lot of bloatware, as with the other manufacturers. But that's unfortunately on it from scratch. Unfortunately, you can't delete these here. What does Honor stand for? Honor stands for that amount of AI or AI, whatever. The whole smartphone is packed. From photo to video, from changing the background to improving and much, much more. We also tried to edit pictures for you here, but you can still see that in the course of the video. but the phone is packed with AI. Here you can see the difference in speed, what makes up the processor. If I open an app here at the same time, you can see that the Pro model on the left is much faster than the normal version. That's 12 GB of RAM compared to 8 GB of RAM. The storage is available with 256 GB or with 512 GB. Let's get to the camera. With the Pro model we have a 200 megapixel ultra camera with a night camera. Then 50 megapixel periscope telecamera. And of course, the 12 megapixel wide angle and the macro camera for close-up shots should not be missing here. With the 600 model we also have a 200 megapixel ultra camera. However, the video night mode is missing here. For this we have the 12 megapixel ultra wide angle and also the macro camera here. Both models have a 50 megapixel selfie camera for portraits. This is usually enough. Here I have a few pictures that I took on the brightest day in the sun with the Honor 600 Pro. This, for example, is a macro shot. Otherwise, absolutely nothing has been edited here. The way I took the pictures, this is how you see them. And I think that speaks for itself how good the quality is here. The whole thing is sharp, detailed, and nothing has disappeared here. But let's look at the result at night. Yes, you heard it, that's right. This is now at night, it is now 8 p.m. And yet it is still so bright, i.e. the quality of the night mode. Here is a picture at 7x zoom at night. Now at 4K 60 frames per second video recording. As you can see, I'm going here with the smartphone. And this is what it looks like when you record 4K 60 frames per second at night. Sharp and quiet. The whole thing now with the normal 30 frames per second. And I think here you can already see a clear difference that it is a little more shaky. And also from the sharpness. Then still pictures so you can see what is meant here. We activate the night mode here. And first I'll take a picture with the Honor 600. So, the whole thing now with zoom. And the result looks like this. I think you cannot complain, the quality is very, very good. Now we take the Pro model in our hands. And even activate the 7x zoom here. So you can see how well the whole thing works here. And I think I don't have to say more. It's in the middle of the night, it's 8 p.m., it's already dark, 8:30 p.m. actually. And here's another picture. This is the 600 model. Also here the quality is absolutely top. And here the Pro variant with 7x zoom. And this is what the result looks like when you record here with a 7x zoom. Also here everything unprocessed, just as I shot the whole thing here. Now the 600 model. Also here top quality. You can't complain about the pictures. I don't think there's anything comparable in this price range. Also here the macro mode. Absolute top class. Of course, we mentioned the whole AI here. This is now in use. I'll show you a little example of what you can do. And the whole thing in minutes. First, I'll try to get rid of the line here. By simply marking the whole object once. And within seconds the eraser is started. And you see, the line has disappeared. Now, of course, I would like to improve the whole thing a bit in terms of quality. So that the whole thing looks even better. We go back to the AI settings. And here are many, many more options. Now the whole thing is improved in terms of quality. And then I want to cut out this picture and insert it somewhere else. High scaling is done. That means the quality of the picture has been significantly improved. But now I want to have this picture inserted somewhere else. And that is also possible with just one click. Now I'm looking for the background. I want to have this. Click here on OK. And now I can insert this picture here. I can reduce it. I can position it exactly where I want it. And I don't have to do anything else. That's what it looks like. But what I personally liked best is this AI extension. In other words, here you can choose the format you want. From a 4:3 I would like to bring the whole thing into a 16:9 format. However, I don't want to have bars on the left and right, as it would normally be. And the AI automatically calculates for me now what should be left and right so that the picture looks detailed. And that works great too. You can see how fast it works. And the bars have already disappeared. Of course, I can rework the whole thing. But this AI is absolutely powerful, what Honor has on board here. And now that I have finished my picture, I would like to edit it. By adding a few more colors. You have a lot of templates here that you can use. You can adjust the whole thing yourself. You have templates, you can add icons, you can add text, cut, and much, much more. If we show you every function here, it would jump out of the frame. But as I said, Honor stands for AI and a lot of performance. We will edit the picture a little more. Before we show you that we can add a wonderful frame here. You can also supply it with a text. And then it looks really very professional. But the whole thing, just for information, you can also do it with videos. Here we have the frame so that the whole thing looks even better. And if we have chosen the frame, I will choose this one. Then we still have the option of adding a text. And several colors or other objects. I will now add a text. You can see how much choice there is here. I choose this text. I edit it and will now insert it here. And I can also change the position here as I need it. And the whole thing looks mega professional. Or don't you think so? And we go on. We are here at the photo editing. As I said, we can't show you every function now. Otherwise the video would take an hour and longer. But take it in your hand. Play with it. You will be enthusiastic. Here we still have the technical data of the two models. As I said, the weight is minimal. With the Pro, because we have the third camera. We have a better processor. We have more RAM. By the way, both models are available as a 2.56 and a 5.12 version. Depending on where you are at home, the whole thing is available in orange, black and beige. And with that we come to the price. The 600 model should cost €649 with the €100 start coupon €549. The whole thing is available as a bundle with headphones, with the tag and 12 months of display insurance. With the 600 Pro there are even €200 coupons. There is even an incredible projector. The accessory box in green or orange. The headphones. And here, too, there is the 12-month free insurance for the display. Where you can buy the whole thing, as always, you will find out in the video description. If you have any questions, use the comment function. We link you to all important information. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We say thank you for watching and goodbye.